We were discussing this before you hopped on, before I kind of take it back a little bit. You were talking a little bit about an upcoming fight that we can expect. What can you tell us?
Yeah, absolutely. Next big fight that we're speaking on, there's two in particular. If one doesn't go through, we have another fight going on. So December 13th is possibly between Manny Pacquiao.
Wow.
Yeah, the likes of him, that'll be great. And then Shakur Stevenson in January of 2026.
So when you think about Manny as a competitor, just thinking about that fight, what's your overall impression of that possibility and what it could bring?
It's legendary. Honestly, just on my behalf, just getting in the ring with him, it's a privilege. Honestly, it's an honor too. So being able to be there, the Filipinos, they're massive in the sport. They love boxing as it is, and just overall being able to train with Manny for a little bit, in his before he fought Mario Barrios for the world title, being able to see him, interact with him. He's a very humbling person. But more than that guy is a real-life Rocky Balboa. He's real-life Rocky. So to be there, that would be awesome.
All right, man, we got some good boxing videos. We got to put some to Saturday or Sunday if I get to a live tomorrow. Yeah, we got some good videos on what to do while I'm in this car. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to start. We're going to talk about Teo. So I did a short on it yesterday. Or Friday, whenever y'all see this. And now Teo is doing what female does. Use black fighter's name to pump himself up and then go fight the other. Now he's talking about fighting Manny Pacquiao instead of fighting Shakur and Stevenson, all right? Y'all know him as Shakur. Over here, we know him as Shakur, okay? So, I mean, we already knew the play. You know what I'm saying? This is what Teo does. Shakur is a bad matchup for him. He don't have the feet or the athleticism to keep up with Shakur, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. When they was talking about, Teo's such a great athlete, and they curved the scale for non-blacks, okay? A great, Hispanic athlete is like an average black athlete. I'm just keeping it a beam. So it's a reason why he didn't want to get in there with Devin. It's a reason why he didn't want to get in there really with Bud. He clout chases these brothers' names to get his in my Derek James voice. He gonna get but versus Barboza and them Hispanic stiffs, he looks athletic. Look at Brian Norman, and I'm gonna talk about that at some point. He had his best performance versus that Centeno dude, right? And I'm just gonna say that, right? I'm gonna do a prequel, and I dropped the film study already. I'm gonna get to Benavidez and Yard soon. This week, I've just been feeling kind of like lackluster, a little sluggish all week. So I'm gonna get to it soon. Promise y'all, I'll get to it. So, but yeah, this is what he does. He uses black fighters' names to, boost his notoriety up. But he's still a nobody. And they was trying to put Shakur and Teo on pay-per-view. Wasn't nobody buying that. And let's just keep it real. Wasn't nobody buying that shit, man. Real black men don't rock with Shakur and Stevenson. If you a real strong black man, you don't rock with that guy. Now, if you rock for the sake of the boxing and you rock with the sport, you want to support the sport and support a good fight on paper, I'm not mad at that. But, he do all that shit talking about Dev. He shit talked Sugar Ray Robinson, shit talk Muhammad Ali, praise Tyson Fury, praise Loma. Like I said, I don't fuck with that nigga, man. So I'm kind of glad if Teo don't fight him. But this Teo do. You got Gary Anton Russell. That's my friend. We gonna have to address that offline. Like, fuck out of here. All of a sudden, now these niggas got a code. Now these niggas got a code when it come to offline. Now it's a code when it comes to the other. But when they have an issue with a brother, or they go on Fight Hype or Fight Hub or they go on Wax and they air their grievances out instead of calling that man behind the scenes. All of a sudden when it comes to that's my friend, that's something that we got to work out. You know, we got to work out all, you know, behind the scenes. That's how you supposed to do anything. If I got a problem with Kobe or something like that, I'm not gonna address that shit on here. Like, wait till Kobe get on here. No, nigga, like, we gonna handle that all behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do that behind the scenes. You know, it's called, you know, code. But it don't surprise me nothing. Shakur is a bad matchup for Teo. He's a horrible matchup for him. Teo don't handle boxes. The only reason Teo, you know, minus the way got a chance because Shakur don't have long arms. He don't really have freakishly long. Like Devin got long arms. He keep you at the end of the shots. You know what I'm saying? Teo got about average, maybe slight. I mean, Shakur got average, slightly above average arm length. You know? So maybe, you know, he can cut that distance and catch Shakur. But honestly, it's just a bad matchup. Teo don't have the feet to keep up with a boxer. He count on that one punch and one step, and then he don't have great conditioning either. Like he fades. He fades real quick. He fades, marks up, you know, and then you say you don't have an athletic advantage. It's like he don't really have nothing but a puncher's chance and being acclimated at the weight. And sometimes it's all it takes. But versus a special boxer like Shakur, I think he gonna need more than that. So if he gonna fight Pacquiao, fight Pacquiao. I've been telling y'all shouldn't break bread with him, bro. The brothers shouldn't break bread with him. Y'all shouldn't fight him. Y'all shouldn't mention him. Y'all shouldn't, you know, them names shouldn't spit out his name shouldn't spit out y'all mouth. And I'm just keeping it a bean. He just culture vulturing. That's what he been doing the whole time. The whole hip hop music, he been culture vulturing. He been doing that shit the whole time. Well, I don't know why the white Wagoneer look different. That's a Lincoln. That's what I thought. It looked like a Wagoneer, but it's a Lincoln. But yeah, he been culture vulturing the whole time. And y'all ain't caught on to it. That's wild. They ain't even caught on to it. So, you know, I mean, they still gonna, you know, they gonna still beg him for. And then it ain't like you begging Teo, he like Canelo or something like that, or Anthony Joshua. He ain't even that type of fighter. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, he ain't even no ticket seller. So, but if you do fight Manny Pacquiao, so be it. Who really cares? Maybe he can get to fight Pacquiao. He can retire. They ain't gonna do it. Barrios ain't do no numbers. He really ain't gonna do no numbers neither. Teo don't have a fan base. He's a fucking irritant wherever he goes. Now, he just irritate. He more irritating than he fight. I heard an interview. His father was asked about the fight. He said, "We just ain't figured it out yet." Some shit like that. They ain't done yet. They don't want to fight. They know Shakur Stevenson a bad matchup. If they was gonna do all that, they should have just fought Devin coming off that Jose Ramirez performance. That's what they should have did. They should have fought Devin coming off that Jose Ramirez performance. You would have had a better chance, in my opinion. So, all them niggas is goofy. It's a goofy ass era. Call them niggas the four kings, the four queens. Shit, no, them niggas are four Princess Peaches and shit. Niggas, and most of them niggas ain't gonna shake nothing. All they do is talk. Bunch of little Gary Russells. Talk, 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 and never fight. Bruce M. F. Vane had a very good video where he talked about Shakur and Tank, neither one of them want to fight. I really never thought about it that way. Both them niggas just hyping it up for publicity. I agree with what he's saying. Both them niggas don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. And then on T.O., he going to the Crawford-Canelo post-fight press conference. Just a succubus ass nigga. That's all he is a succubus. Y'all black fighters keep saying his name, keep entertaining, fighting him. He don't want to fight you, he want to be you. He don't want to share the ring with you, he want to be you. He want to be just like a brother. He want to be just like FBA, baby. And that's what he want to be, FBA so bad. You know? But, you know, that's their decision to make. I don't get mad at it. But what be killing me, they have all this ill will and no code when it comes to another fighter that look like them. That's my problem. Y'all got all this animosity towards the other black fighter, but with T.O. it's handled with care. He done been so racist towards y'all. They my friend. Every time Russell say, that's my friend. And their father was a proud black man. Proud. I don't know what happened to this generation. Come on, man. You're doing all that speed. Come on. Proud black man. But Apple don't fall far from the tree. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Join the Patreon. I got 2 videos coming up on the page. By the time y'all see this, or by the end of this day, it'll be up. The 2 videos for the Goodfella TV Patreon will be up. I appreciate y'all. Hit the link tree. Peace.